Kaizer Chiefs play TS Galaxy in the DStv Premiership. But how is the coach going to set up? How is the magnificent Kevin Johnson going to set up against Sid Ramovic? Well, let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Pilo, I am your host, and this is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Khosi Football Club, starting with the goalkeeper, Bruce Vuma. I know some people have their reservations about Bruce Vuma should have done better in some goals. I know. He should have, he could have. But then again, we got destroyed by 5-1. So saving one goal wasn't really going to make that much of a difference now, was it? Anyways, right back, we had that Dylan Solomons is injured all of a sudden because we need to play Sundowns, and we know that our coach usually plays safe against bigger teams. So I don't believe that Dylan Solomons is actually injured. So in any case, we'll leave it to the coach because he knows better. Right back this time, though, I do think that he will play Uri Frosler. Bilo, we know that he loves Kunika. Why will he not play Kunika? Well, he will play Kunika, but I think he will play him as a centre back because we know giving him Simango got a red card, so that means there is a space open in that centre back pairing. So Kunika plays, and there's the partner to Kunika. It would make sense in Johnson's head to bring back Titlokwe and play Mutu Kunika. But in my head, it does not make any sense because Titlokwe has not played in a long time and Udove has been playing. So at least Udove and Ukunika have played in that centre-back pairing since Ukunika was injured. But then again, this is the coach, so anything can happen. Because if he plays with Titlokwe and Ukunika, then the next logical thing to do would be to play Udove at left back. But knowing this coach, I won't be surprised if he plays with Titlokwe, Ukunika, then plays Uhlant at left back. That will not surprise me at all. Moving on to our center midfield situation. Center midfield pairing. Because he changed the pairing for some reason against Sundowns. Because we're like, yes, that midfield pairing is not effective at all. But they play with each other. They've been playing with each other for the past 3 games. But then he decided to take out Usmong Senemteto in that other game. And played Castillo, Stebe, and Mart. So it was weird. And I think that we might see something along those lines, but not necessarily because Stebe will play and Mart will play alongside him. I cannot complain that much about that pair. Reason being, Umart, as much as now he doesn't set the field on fire, but he's better in passing compared to Umteto. So I'll leave it there. And also, if Umart is then assigned the responsibility to be the one who works harder, because Umteto is then capable of creating things. Mind you, this is not my starting 11. This is my prediction about what the coach might do. And then as a 10, because for some reason in that game, he just dropped Mtutuzi Shabalala, he's going to bring him back because this is a game that is not as scary as Mamelodi Sundowns. And Umtu, when he came on, despite the fact that he scored a penalty, there were other things that he did that I felt like they were good and refreshing. So Dushabalala comes back and he plays the 10 position. And then up front, we have Upule Modi on the left. We have Utupri centrally. We have Usaile on the right. Although Usaile was not that effective in that game against Sundowns, I don't know why. But now let's talk about my starting 11 and who I think should be played right now. Of course, I'm going to start with Bruce Voma. I don't see a problem. If Solomons is really actually injured, then play Ufrosla at right back, ne? But I don't think he's injured. So I would play Ufrosla at right back if Solomons is really injured. And then my center back pairing would be simple. So I have a player who's been injured in Titlokwe. I'm not going to start him in this game against a TS Galaxy that is hard running, and they just might send this guy back to the injury list. So I would play a center back pairing of Udove, and I would play him alongside with Ungobo. Yes, I know Ungobo has not played in a while, blah, blah, blah. But I'm also trying to find a balance in the center back pairing. I want to have a left-footed center back, which is Udove. I also want to have a right-footed center back, which is Ungobo. Obviously, we'll have to work with guys. Let's not be on the ball too much because TS Galaxy will press you at the back. But at the very least, if we're trying to play from the back, Ungobo is also capable to just receive the ball and play the ball. He doesn't panic much. His only problem is that he then gets too comfortable on the ball, and that's where problems come in. Left back position, I would play with Happy Mashiane. I mean, not even gonna lie to you. Like I do not understand why Happy Mashiane is still not played there, because clearly Kaizer Chiefs wants to have an overlapping left back. Dove can't do that because he gets injured a lot if he goes up and down. Uhlanti has pulled hamstrings 2 games in a row. Watching him, good, oh, okay, he's not coping in that position. So play Mashiane there allows him to go forward. And if you want to be safe, remember, we have 2 defensive midfielders here. So they could always give cover for Mashiane if he's overlapping and going up front. So I don't see a reason why you are not playing that. So if I'm sticking with the formation of the coach of playing i4-2-3-1, I'll then play Ustebe, and alongside him I'll play Usamkelo Zwane. Simple. Stebe sits deep, he works hard, and then Samkelo Zwane is the one who's going to dictate play. Go collect the ball, move it there, go collect the ball, move it there. And he can also just see a pass of someone running on the other side and pass the ball. He just enjoys passing the ball. So play him alongside Ustebe, because that combination I feel like was not given enough opportunity last season, even under Zwane. But whenever they played together, Ustebe, no Zwane, they really did a good job. And then as a 10, I play Mtutuzi Shabalala. He brings a lot of energy. He brings a lot of vibrance into the team. He wants to run with the ball at times. He knows how to take on a man. He just doesn't mind doing all of those things. So I would definitely play him. And then on my left wing, I would bench Upule Modi and play Udupri's. Surprise! Because Udupri, I feel like when you are playing him as a number 9, it would work when you're playing against Sundowns and because they're playing high line. TS Galaxy does play high line at times, but I feel like he's just better coming from the wide and making those runs behind defenses instead of, or also just carrying the ball from wide and trying to dribble past the person wide rather than just him being centrally. It becomes a bit problematic. So I feel like he should start on the left, and then Umodi can all sit on the bench this one because he's been playing a lot. And then as a number 9, before we go to the right winger, as a number 9, I play Uranga. There's a reason why I said let's play Mashiane as a left back, because he can cross the ball. And Uranga is a striker, is a target man who is very good when he's given an opportunity to jump and head those balls into the box. If you have Mashiane delivering that, and you have to pre-cutting in, trying to take shots, and then Mashiane running outside of him, like, that combination could work. And there's Umtu Shabalala who could always drift wide as well to go support the Utupri and play those 1-2s with Umashiane. It could just work. And then on the right wing, I would not play Usaile. You know my opinion of Usaile is quite a decent player, but he doesn't start a game if I'm the coach. And that is why on the right, I'll play Mfundo Vilakazi. Yes, I know, too many kids, but it's not actually too many kids. It's just Uzwane, it's just, who's this? It's Uzwane, and it's also Mfundo Shabalala as a 10. Mfundo Vilakazi as a 10, and Mfundo Vilakazi as a winger. Mtu Shabalala as a 10, and Mfundo Vilakazi as a right winger. So, what would your starting lineup be against TS Galaxy? Do let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, equals and Pelumo.